Shalom, shalom. It's Brother Harry here, Bronyanyam, Hebrew Israelite, coming out this weekend to bring out the words of our God and power, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. But before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rahak Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of great millstones. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, who teach and rule well. All right. Salutations to the hopeful elect. So we see what's been going on with Kanye, with Kyrie, what Kanye said, and what Kyrie reposted. These devils are coming down on them hard, because they want to say what they're bringing out is anti-S. They want to bring out they want to say that they're being hateful and racist and so forth. But the truth is just the truth. All right. Especially recently, what Kanye brought out, saying how these he mentioned names like Michael Jordan, Bill Cosby, how their loved ones, Michael Jordan's dad, Bill Cosby's son, was sacrificed to these rich elites to get to the status they're at right now. And there's merit to what he's saying. But the thing is, Kanye's bringing out a lot of stuff. He's dropping names, and at the rate he's going, they might take him out. Still a possibility they're gonna take him out, because he's saying too many things. But is he wrong in what he's saying? No. Was Kyrie wrong reposting the Hebrews Negroes, even though that the guy who made the video, a lot of stuff he was saying was going off? But what he did say that that so-called black people are Israelites, with the people of the Bible. And not just so-called black people, but so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics. We're of the 12 tribes. So he's not wrong with what he brought out. But they're gonna try to demonize him in the media. And it's messed up. And it's messed up because he's telling the truth. But these devils don't want you to bring out the truth, because they've been lying this whole time, saying that they're the people of the Bible, and it's not the case. It's not the case, And Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is bringing out His words through these big time people in music, sports, entertainment. He's using them to help push His words, to a certain extent, because at the end of the day, they're not the prophets. They're going to say a little bit, but that little bit that you say will be enough. Because you can't stop Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's words. You can't stop it. They're going to come out. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8 says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." The truth is the truth. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's words are going to come out in these latter days. They're coming out as we speak. But people don't want to, excuse me, slacking. People don't want to believe on these words. Hey, what if some do not believe? Let me get that right quick, because I mentioned it. Let's see. This is Romans chapter 3. I'll say verse 3, I'll say 4 too. Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? So, since you don't want to believe these words that we're bringing out, do you really think that just because you don't believe what we're saying, it's going to make the effect of God, what his words say, it's going to make it null and void? Well, let's continue. Verse 4. For God forbid, yea, let God be true, let Yahweh be true, but every man be a liar. So, we got to let what Yahweh Hashem Shai's words be true. His words are going to be true. Our words, that's why it says, let his words be true, but every man a liar, be a liar. So, this is why we always come out in the scriptures to show you what his words are saying. And like I said, Kanye and Kyrie said what they said, posted what they posted, but Yahweh Hashem is going to use a little of what they're bringing out to further push his word. That's all it is to it. So we know that they're not the prophets. They're only going to say a little stuff here and there, but it's going to be enough to catapult Yahweh Hashem Shai's words further. That's it. But again, they're speaking the truth, and this is why these small hats are coming against them. And they're dumbasses. You should just ignore what they say, but you don't. You want them to apologize and do all this and the third, and that gets people to think, hey, maybe what they're saying is true. If you're going all overboard against these people, Kyrie got to get 500,000 of this, and you got to go to take sensitivity training, and you got to go to the HOLO museum and stuff like that. Like, hey man, you got to do all that? I said I'm sorry. Is that not enough? Nope, not to them. Now if the shoe was on the other foot, it's like the shoe was on the other foot. All they had to do was just say, oh, I'm sorry, and that'll be it. And they'll say, oh, let bygones be bygones. But see how when we're deemed to do something against them, we got to go above and beyond? Wicked ass people, man. They're wicked people. Wicked. And that's why we be telling our people, man, we're trying to give you the words of your God in power to make you better. So you won't be like a Kanye. You won't be like a Kyrie and all these other people. You can stand 10 toes deep and say what you need to say and let it be that. And these people can't do anything to you. They can't do anything to you. Now, that's why Yahweh Shai has set us up, the prophets, starting from back in the day from High Priest Abba Bivens to King Mashah, High Priest Arillah, to the apostles, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, and the elder bishops and the elders, down to men like myself. These are the prophets of today. We're out here to bring out Yahweh Shai's words to condemn this wicked behind place and to lift up Yashar Allah, the nation of Israel, and bring out tell our people that you come from a great people, that went off and now got to come back to their God and power in sincerity and in truth. But that's what's being done in this day and age that we're in right now. So I got a little cold. I'm trying to get over, so I might be coughing here and there. But Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6 says, and 7, it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Yea, that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. So we're going to stand out here in these highways and hedges, bringing out Yahweh Shem Yahshua's words, day and night. And that's what you see when you watch, especially with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and brothers that come in the same spirit. We're out here day and night without holding our peace. We're condemning this wicked ass place and telling these devils that you're going into slavery, that you're wicked behind queendom of Babylon, America, and other parts of the earth that has drunken the wine off of Babylon, America. This place is going down. These places are going down. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the God of the Israelites. That's it. We're not keeping silence anymore. To hell what you got to say. We're going to bring these words out until Yahweh Shem Yahushai says that's it. And Amos 8 and 11 kicks in, the famine of the word. And everything is shut down. But until that day, we're going to be out here bringing out this truth. Okay? His truth. Verse 7. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's what we're doing. We're not going to give you devils any rest. We're going to be on you. We're going to be on you, sticking it to you. What? We're going to stick it to you. That's it. We're going to give it to you. You know? We tired of the BS. Okay? We're tired of seeing our people just walking out here like zombies. Don't know what's going on. We're tired of that. Okay? You're the devil the Bible speaks of. You're wicked. You have polluted this whole earth. The animals hate you. The plants hate you. The trees hate you. Everything hates you. Alright? And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is making it known. This is why we're out here in these highways and hedges, to bring these words out. I was with the brothers last week in Charlotte. Went to see the brothers of GMS Charlotte and GMS South Carolina Midlands. We linked up. Had a great camp. 2 camps. You know, lighting these devils up. Bring out Yahweh Shem Yahushua's words. Telling them what's going on. And the thing about it is, Yahweh Shem Yahushai had it where we were standing at especially at the second camp, where Elder Ishiar and other brothers were at. It was like a heavenly force field that was around us. Everybody didn't walk through. They went around. They went around this way or went around that way. Okay? That's the power of our God, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? But we was going to bring his words out, condemning these wicked people, condemning this wicked society. You know, like I said, we're tired of this BS. We want to get the hell out of here. So we're going to keep pushing this word until we can't do it anymore. Until Yahweh Shem Yahushai says, that's it. Good jobs. That's it for the word. Don't do it. You know? Oh, yeah. And this is why this word is being pushed. This word is being pushed throughout the 4 corners of the earth. And how is that being possible? How's that possible? It's through the internet. The internet is helping us get this word out. That's the best. That's the best tool that we have, and it's all through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's all through him. I forgot who said it. But somebody said a quote saying that. I think it was one of the Rothschilds, maybe or Rockefeller, I can't remember. But it said that the internet was the worst invention ever. Yeah, why is that? Because you can find whatever you need to find on the internet. You can find, see, back in the day, like when I was growing up before the internet came out, you had to have a dictionary, encyclopedia. My parents had these huge encyclopedias from I think like A, they go from A to Z? I can't remember. I know they had a lot of them though. They still got them up in the attic. And you had to go through that to get information. You had to have books, literal books that you had to hold in your hand to find information out. You know, had to go to the library, had to read, study. You know, this day and age we have these right here. And the one I got right there, called cell phones. A miniature computer in the palm of your hand that you can use to find information. So, like that person said, the internet was the worst invention ever because you can find almost all the information you want about a particular subject, a particular event, and so forth. And see, like I said, Yahweh Shai created the internet, so his words will be pushed throughout the four corners of the earth. And I'm going to read that to you. This is Psalms chapter 19, verse 1 through 4. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Verse 2. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Day unto day, night unto night showeth knowledge. Verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Why is that? Because you have these things on space like on YouTube and these other platforms where you can put caption and you can put in different, you can hear it in different languages: Spanish, French, Italian, German, Russian, you know, Mandarin, Japanese. You have these different languages. So there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Because we have these different devices to help you understand these words in the language you speak. Verse 4. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. That's talking about the internet. Their line has gone out through all the earth. This is why when you read Matthew's 24th chapter, it says that this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in all the inhabitants of the earth for a witness, and then shall the end will come. That's what's going on. You know, Yahweh Shai has made it that his words is going out. Here, is reaching. His words are faithful and true. And we're loving it. We're loving it. We're condemning these people. We're condemning them and uplifting our people and telling our people to come back to their God in power before it's too late. We living in marvelous times, brothers and sisters. Marvelous times. I got another precept to get that right quick. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 24 verse 32. I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off. That's what Yahweh Shai is doing. His doctrine, the doctrine of the scriptures, is shining. Is illuminating the darkness that's been pushed throughout the earth. That gross darkness that people have excuse me, have been accustomed to that gross darkness has been on people's minds, this doctrine of light is illuminating all that. It's pushing it away and bringing out the truth of Yahweh Shem Shai's words. Isn't that marvelous? I would think so. That's why I said we live in marvelous times right now. His words are being pushed throughout the four corners of the earth. We're helping illuminate, through Yahweh Shem Shai's words. We're helping illuminate people, helping them to see the truth. That's why I read the scripture earlier in Romans, the 3rd chapter, whether they hear, whether they forbear. Whether they, you can believe what we're saying or don't. Hey, at the end of the day, what we're saying is the truth. And you'll find out soon enough. But we're going to, and at the end of the day, we're not here to try to, what's the word? We're not here to try to convince you, okay? We're going to keep beating into you. No, brother, no. We're the children of Israel. We're the children of Israel. Come back to these law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Come back to your God and power. All right? Have faith in Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? I'm telling you to look at these stay in these prophecies and keep see what's going on, pushing his words, bring his words out, showing you that these prophecies are unfolding as we speak. Okay? Filtering the scriptures through the news and so forth. We're not going to keep telling you all that over and over again, trying to beat this into you. We'll tell you once, we'll tell you once, we'll tell you twice. After that, hey man, it is what it is. We done told you enough. We're gonna leave you alone. Because at the end of the day, all we're commanded to do is just come out here in these highways and hedges and just bring the words out. Okay? Scriptures say prophesy to the wind. Like right now, there's nobody by me. There's people going up in the Dollar Tree and the little clothing store right here, the barbershop right here, and the Babcock right here. But nobody's coming by to listen to me. I'm just prophesying to the wind. But I'm going to keep doing it because I'm doing the work. Yahweh and the angels, Yahweh Shai, they're listening. To the best of my ability, I'm going to bring out his words. That's it. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 2 and 3 says, my doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew. So the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to drop like the rain. And that's how it's happening right now. Can you see? You seeing brothers pop up here, just popping up, bringing out his words, dropping the raindrops on these highways and hedges, so to speak. As the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. So you see, Yahweh Shem Shai's words are dropping. Like last week when we was in Charlotte, we had, at the first camp, you had 2 people pop up to listen. Second camp, you had a family of, I think it was like 4 or 5 Israelites coming to hear the words. So little by little, Yahweh Shem Shai's words are hitting the streets. All right, they're hitting people. The raindrops are sprinkling down on people. Some people are gonna come and listen like, what y'all talking about? His name is God's name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. I thought he was God, and Jesus, They're gonna be people like that coming. And then there's gonna, of course, be people, but they're gonna hearken and listen to get knowledge. But then there'll be other people that are gonna just keep walking on by. Like what's going on right now. But that's okay. It's not for everybody. It's only for elect. I pray I'm of that number. I pray the other brothers and sisters that's holding fast to this truth are of that number also. But Yahweh Shemashai's words are dropping out here. And more is happening. More is happening. We just gotta be patient. Okay? Verse 3 says, because I will publish the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Yahweh being the Father, Yahweh Shai being the Son. But when we say Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Because I will publish the name of the Lord Yahweh, ascribe ye greatness unto our God. Our God. Our God. Possessive pronoun. You know? He's only the God of Israel and none else. That's it. So we are going to be out here bringing out the words of our God. This is what has to happen to bring this wicked queendom down. This is what has to happen. This place has been a cesspool of wickedness for far too long, and it's time for it to go down. But the only way that's going to happen is bringing out these words of Yahweh Shema Shai and condemning this place. This is why we're going to be out here doing what we need to do. And brothers that's not out here doing this work, why aren't you? Whatever little bit that you know, you should be out here bringing it out. And again, build up. Yahweh Shema Shai's spirit will help build you up. We need all hands on deck. Because I'm tired of this place. I'm ready to go. But I know there's still prophecies that have to come out before that happens. I know we're still stuck in this wicked ass place just a little bit longer. But we know things are happening as we speak. It's getting close. But again, we need all hands on deck to bring out Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's words. I mean, it sucks to see that there's a lot of able-bodied brothers out here that could be doing the work, but they don't. They don't. They would sit behind the desk being those keyboard warriors, you know, and that's not the way to be. Coming to this knowledge and truth, you start off like that, learning, getting built up. After a couple months, 6 months at least, you should be out here doing this work. But again, this work isn't for everybody. How y'all doing? This work isn't for everybody. You know, it's only for a set group of men. I just happy and that Yahweh Shema Shai granted me the little bit of knowledge that he did to allow me to do this work. You know, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability, you know, until I can't do it anymore. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith to keep pushing. Romans chapter 10, verse 17 brings out, so then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the words of Yahweh. See, that helps you build your faith up. Because, like I said, once you heard these words, that we're the 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We learn about our God and power's name, Yahweh, and our King's name, Yahweh Shai. Learn about coming back to these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. Learning about the prophecies and staying in these prophecies. Focusing on these prophecies, like Revelation 19 and 10 mentions Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And we should be staying in the spirit of prophecies, to be looking at what's going on the earth and filtering it through the scriptures. once we learned all this stuff, that was a faith booster. You know? Like the scripture says, Romans 10:17, so then faith cometh by hearing. Faith cometh by hearing. It's like it music. Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of Yahweh. Yahweh's words build your faith up. Because what the scripture says, his words are faithful and true, right? So, staying in his words, that's why we so many people on earth, especially Jakes and Eves, our people, that's not staying in Yahweh Shemashai's words. That's why a lot of them are just in a dead state. They don't know what's going on out here. A lot of our people did what recently? Was it last week? They voted. Okay? You're in a dead ass state if you're still voting in 2022. Alright? These motherfuckers don't give a shit about you. And you're voting to put them in office, thinking that they're going to make a change for you and your people. See, our people are in a dead ass state. They're in a dead ass state. They don't know what's going on out here. They don't know what's going on out here. They're quick to excuse me. Like I said, they're quick to think that through voting that'll make a change for me and my people. All right. These last 160, 70 years we've been voting, or not even voting, it's like, well, then the men had the right to vote, but you know, they made sure that they didn't, in certain places we couldn't vote. But these 100+ years, what has voting done for us as a people? It's done nothing for us as a people. It has done nothing for you. So why do you still do it? Scripture says we're not even supposed to vote, elect people that's not of our people. All right? we put our faith in Yahweh Shemashai's words. Okay? That when he brings about the kingdom of heaven, that Yahweh Shai, King David, the 144,000, those are going to be the ones that's going to be ruling. Those are the ones that we're going to vote for. You know? But like I said, our people that's not in this truth, they're foolish. They don't know what's going on out here. I had a friend tell me the other day about me voting. I was like, I don't vote. For what? You can have that crap. I'm good. You know. Like I said, our people are foolish. They don't know Yahweh Shemashai. That's why Jeremiah 4:22 says, my people are foolish, they have not known me, they are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. Like I said, they have no understanding what's going on out here. None. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Our people don't know what's what. That's why we're out here to tell you. But again, they don't want to hear these words. They want to hear all these vain babblings and so forth. The brothers of GMS, Sakai and Midlands, they were out Friday evening, bringing out Yahweh Shemashai's words. And here come a Jake, wanted to talk to him, and was being ignorant. He was being a scoffer, and want to bring about vain babbling. And the brothers told him, "Oh, brother, we're bringing out God's words. Anything else you coming with is unacceptable. That if it's not Yahweh Shemashai's words, we don't want to hear it." And that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to bring out his own logic. Well, no, let me tell you, I feel this. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I care what Yahweh Shemel Shai feels, okay? That's why we're supposed to be doing this. Pull it right quick. Isaiah 58:1 says, cry aloud, spare not. So we're supposed to be out here crying aloud like they were doing, and spare not your feelings. Lift your voice up like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. So that Jake coming in, well, nah, I feel this. It's not about how you feel, man. What you're about to come with is about to be crap we heard already. We don't want to hear it. We done heard it enough already from y'all. All right? You're not here to teach us. We're here to teach you. So, if you don't want to hear Yahweh Shemel Shai's words, kick rocks. That's it. And that's what they told him. And he want to get mad and so forth. And he left eventually. But hey, man, it is what it is. We're tired of hearing the stupidity y'all come with. If it's not thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, I don't want to hear it. Bye. And that's our people. They don't want to hear the true knowledge, the true wisdom. They want to keep spewing that regurgitated nonsense they've been told for years, generations. It happens all the time. White man wrote the Bible. White man wrote the Bible. Ain't no white man didn't write that. Like, god damn, man. I'm tired of hearing that, man. Prove me he wrote it, man. Prove it. The Bible says prove all things, doesn't it? Prove it. Like I said, it's 2022. We about to go into 2023. 2022, this is a year of turn up. We're turning up. We're not here to sugarcoat nothing. If you don't like it, keep pushing. We're just out here to bring out the message of Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's it. Bring it out to the four corners. If you don't want to hear it, then you just gotta keep going. Go about your business. Go about your business. Because we're not here to listen to it. We're just here to bring out this word. We're giving you the message. Here you go. Once we give it to you, bye. It's not about how the message comes out. Because since I've been talking, I've been using the rude speech. And I know people that's going to offend people. Oh, I don't want to hear. Oh, my ears are bleeding. Oh, he said the F word. He said the S word. I'm like, damn, it's just rude speech. You know? Though I may be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. I bring out the knowledge of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Get past the words I use. Come on, we're adults. Get past the words I use. Grow up. Pay attention to what's being brought out. You know? Pay attention to what's being brought out. Stay on that. We're seeing our true teachers out here in these days we live in. All right, these latter days. They're bringing out Yahweh Shemel Shai's words. And we're seeing it. And we're saying, man, these are the men that we're supposed to be learning from. What they're saying is, man, it's resonating with me. The way they're saying it is resonating with my spirit. Like, you know, this is the way. I need to walk in it. Now, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20 and 21 says that, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. So like I said, we're seeing our teachers, and they're teaching well. They're bringing out the true words of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the true gospel. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers. We see them. We're like, those are the men right there. Man. like I said, when we was out in Charlotte, and other times we're out in the highways in Hedges, but Charlotte, there was a lot of people walking back and forth, walking this way, this way. It was a nice area we was at, a lot of foot traffic. The people were looking at us, and they're like, a lot of them were astounded by some of the things we were saying. It's just the truth, though. But they were feeling it, but they didn't stop to listen. But they kept. I could see the confidence in their faces. They were shocked, but they kept on walking. But the ones that did stop, they know that these are the men of Yahweh Shemashai, the men of God. Huh? They know. They know. That's why they stopped. The words of Yahweh Shemashai resonated in their spirit, so they had to stop to hear more and get more information. Verse 21, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right, and when you turn to the left. So, like I said, this is the way. This has to be the way. Like I said, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, and these words, man, when I came to this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, it blew my mind away. I had said this has to be the way. Has to be. At the time, I was watching different groups and so forth. I watched Great Millstone, HOI, Sakari, and all them. It wasn't until just a few years later when I settled with Great Millstone, because what the apostles and elders were bringing out was that 100% truth. And this is why we always say there's 100% truth out here. Because Yahweh Shai left it with his disciples, and they left it with their disciples, and so forth and so on. All right? But I found my teachers, and they teach well. And I said, this is the way. I got to walk in it. And I've been trying to walk in it ever since. I stumble and I fall, but I try to pick myself back up and keep pushing. Because there's no other way. Going back in the world, you're back in that zombie state. You're dead. Okay? Like I mentioned earlier, being in this knowledge, truth, and understanding, it helps you to understand how the world works. You have enemies, pursuant to Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Verse 1 all the way down. You got enemies. Okay? Knowing that these that we've been systematically put in these conditions by these devils, knowing that we got curses upon us by our God in power, and because of that, these curses will be on us as a sign and as a wonder to let us know that we are the children of Israel. So knowing this truth, it uplifts you to I had to spit. Knowing this truth uplifts you to let you know that there's more to this BS than what we see. All right? And like I said, we're not like these other 2/3 Israelites. We're out that dead state, and we can see. We can see clear now. The fog is off our eyes. Wipe them off. We can see. And this, being in this knowledge, truth, and understanding, we understand that we know how to live better. Okay? We know how to live better. So, I mean, that's really it. That's really it. That's why we're not in that state of voting, because we know that's bullcrap. Okay? We're waiting on our Lord. Okay? We're waiting on Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh tells him go down there and do the work, to bust this place up, we're waiting for him. We're waiting for him. And we're going to be patiently waiting until until the cows come home, until these prophecies are fulfilled. We're going to wait. That's why we're out here, things we heard. Like I said, the things where you're hearing, things you've heard, they're great things. Like I said, this is a way we need to walk in it. So that's what we need to try to do. We're supposed to be out here to be teaching you. Like I said earlier, you're not here to teach us. We're here to teach you. And that's not trying to say I'm being puffed up or anything like that. I'm just saying that the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that Yahweh Shemashai gave us, we're using that to help teach you the truth, to get you out that state that you're in, that dead state, and help your bones, be alive. Help your spirit come back to life again. 2 Timothy 2 verse 2 says, "And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses," because there's many witnesses, many brothers are out here in these highways and hedges bringing out the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Many witnesses. This is why we post our videos on YouTube, on Daily Motion. We have Odyssey, and then there's a new page that Elder, well, not the Zakba, out of Myrtle Beach mentioned. I think it's called Akim. I know it's Akim something. I can't remember, but it's Akim. But it's a platform where there's videos on there of brothers pushing out Yahweh Shem Shai's words. Well, I mainly see Great Millstone on there, or brothers that are affiliated with Great Millstone. But that's another platform we use. So many witnesses, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. We're out here to teach you the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're out here to give you his words to help you, to help you be better. But again, if you don't want it, that's on you. But we're going to do the work. We're going to do the work, and just keep pushing. Keep striving for the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yasharallah. We're supposed to be, like I said, 10 toes deep. We're supposed to be rooted in this word. Not going off in all this other nonsense, We're supposed to be rooted, unmovable. That's how we're supposed to be. This world, through these different philosophies, different doctrines, they're wayward. They're just blown in the wind. But this true truth of Yahweh Shem Shai, you won't be moved. You can't come like that. Like I said, the brother that tried to come Friday night to the brothers of GMS South Carolina Midlands to try to tell them something. You don't want to hear what you got to say. If you're not speaking Yahweh Shem Shai's words, man, keep it moving. You're not going to move us. You're not going to deter us from what we know is true, what we believe is true. Okay, we know this is true. You're not going to be able to get us from that. So keep it moving. Like I said, 1 Corinthians 15 verse 58 says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai." So we know our labor is not in vain. The scripture says we need to be steadfast, be unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Shem Shai. This is why we're always striving to do lessons, do sit downs in the 7 days out the week that we have. Then normally brothers come out Fridays and Saturdays, preach and teach. Sometimes, what spirits on brothers now to come out more than once in a week. Some are coming out twice in a week. Some even 3 times. But the other times that we're not out in the highways and hedges, we're doing lessons. And the brothers of Great Millstone and brothers that are affiliated with Great Millstone, we're doing it tremendously. Sitting down trying to do lessons. Okay? Sitting down, bringing out Yahweh Shema Shai's words. Always abounding in the work of our God and power. You know? We gotta be in that mindset of staying in His words. Okay. Hey, the lesson might be 5-6 minutes long, maybe 9 minutes long, but it'll be edifying to the flock. It'll help somebody get more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So this is what we're supposed to be doing. Like I said, this is the truth. Walk in it before it's too late. Before it's too late. We don't have much time left before all hell breaks loose. We don't have much time left. You better get this word while the getting's good. Hold on, man. Go ahead and the scripture. So get it while the getting's good. Psalms 85:11 says, "Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven." This is the truth. It's springing down. It's springing out of the earth. Can you not see it? Yahweh Shema Shai is looking down. The righteousness, this is His righteousness. He's looking down, and it's looking great. This is why we say, like I brought in Psalms 19th chapter, the internet was invented for this gospel to be preached throughout the whole earth. I mean, it's marvelous. It's marvelous. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from the heaven. And this truth is springing out. This is why these entertainers, these athletes, are saying the things they're saying, because you can do nothing for the truth. You can do nothing for the truth. You can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. That's it. That's it. This is why they're saying the things they're saying. And Kanye and Kyrie are not the only ones that's going to be bringing things up. There's going to be many more entertainers, athletes, musicians saying the same things they're saying to further push this truth out. Let me end it off with this. I mentioned it before. I'm going to read it. This is Matthew, the 24th chapter, verse 14. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness, and to all nations, and then shall the end come." So, we're getting closer to the time of the end. We're in the latter days. It's happening as we speak. That's why we're filtering the news through the scriptures to give you the understanding of what's going on in the world through the scriptures to help you see we're getting closer and closer to that deadline. So pay attention. That's all I have for today. Didn't want to make this too long because I got to get back home. But I pray that I was edifying to the flock. I'm glad I was able to come out and bring out Yahweh Shema Shai's words to the Akim and Aqua that's listening, who's studying and learning. I pray he was edified by that. In closing, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, bringing out the 144% truth. Not 100, but 144. All right. Akim Aqua that's learning, keep pushing, keep preaching. To the brothers, keep preaching. To the sisters, keep studying, keep learning. right? We're almost out of here. Stay the course. And to the speckled birds, the Israelite foreigners scattered to the four corners of the earth, who look like the other nations, but descended from the sea line of Israel, shalom to you all. Till next time, shalom.